Bitcoin, we start with monthly chart, and as what we expected after the breakout of the 48,600, the price almost near to the all-time high. Because if you see, we get the shadow. If you look at the body, almost the price is there because we can see the price tag 64K. Now want to see whether the price can break or tag all-time high, which is somewhere around 70. That's why we come up with all of this resist lines, and that's why I mentioned with the breakout of the 48,600, then we're looking for the all-time high. Okay. Anyway, we want to see what's the next. Still, we can look for buy, and the next level we're looking to see the breakout of the all-time high, which is somewhere around 70, 69, and 70. Then after that, if there is a breakout, we need to check how high it can go. All right. Anyway, we want to see whether we can look for buy, and at this point, as I mentioned, see the price almost take this, sorry, almost take this top, and the next one I'm looking for here. All right. And if we put our line, we see the 64K almost near to the top of this shadow. All right. Now, what's the next? We're looking for the 70K. We want to see the breakout of the all-time high. Can we expect to see the price consolidate before the breakout of the all-time high? Still, we can expect that because we don't see any correction relative to what we have here. But the best thing is if the price could break out all-time high, 70K, then we see the correction because it can give us a better confirmation for continuation. But mostly we will have to see the price consolidate based on daily or lower time frame before we see continuation. And then this is where we can look for the next opportunity or next trade setup. But at this point, we don't see any information, and one of the indicators showing us a divergence. And for me, I don't really, at this point, I don't care about the divergence based on weekly chart. And if we move to daily chart, similar explanation. The only thing is the price consolidate here. The next trade setup, we will take the trade. But at this point, I don't see any trade setup. And if you move to forward chart, we're looking at this one. As you can see, the price almost takes 64 with the breakout. If the price consolidate here with the breakout of this top, which is somewhere around 64, we're looking for 69.70. Then we're looking for the breakout of the all-time high. Okay. If we want to look for buy at this point, I don't see any trade setup, and we need to be quite careful if anyone wants to look for buy, as long as the price haven't break the all-time high, because we should know that we are buying at the top. We do the breakout of the all-time high. All right. That's why we need to be quite careful in case there is no breakout of the all-time high, and we will be within the deeper correction. But we don't need to discuss about that. The only thing is we look for buy any opportunity as long as the price haven't break the all-time high. We consider as a short-term trade at this point. And I'm looking at this. Okay, the only option is at this point, the only option is to put a entry above the top. We want to see the price sharply tag breaking continue. All right, but having entry above this, we need to be quite careful. If the price tag, we see there is no continuation within the first or maximum second hours, we should take out the trade. All right, and even we can, if the price reverse from here, we will have a divergence. That's why we need to be quite careful. That's why the best thing is if the price consolidate here for a longer time, then we look for the trade as a sharp move flag based on 15 or 5 minute, or at that point we put a warrant tree above here. But at this point, the only option is to put a warrant tree above the stop. Anyway, still we can look for buy. And if we move to daily chart, all right, the only thing is whoever get the trade for buy within this range, book some profit. And now we're waiting for the breakout of the all-time high. Rather than that, we don't have anything else to discuss. The only thing is we are buying at the top of the this, I mean, we are buying at the, as long as the price haven't break the top, we are buying at the top of this movement, and that's when we have to be quite careful. All right, if it doesn't move in our direction, we should keep the trade. Sorry, we should take out the trade in case this one turns to a more complex correction. It can happen. All right, that's why we cannot say the price is going to break and continue. Continue because how about if there is a breakout of this top and we see the divergence and then there is no continuation? That's why I mentioned if the price could break this top following by the correction, it will be the best. Anyway, we're looking to see the breakout of all-time high, which is somewhere around 70. And if anyone wants to look for buy, they have to wait for the trade setup based on lower time frame. Any opportunity for buy, as long as the price haven't break the 70, we consider as a short term. And we discuss how we can look for trade for buy from here. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.